Hey, let's talk about stroke. Can we? Let's talk about vacancy. Let's talk about all the things behind the scenes. So can we talk about it? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hi, I'm Alura.
I'm Cheneise.
And I'm Stella.
And welcome to
Let's Talk About Soaps.
Today we have another special show about the fall of ABC and Disney. I mean, who would have figured?
Well, Cheneise kind of knew. Cheneise, you did 3 prophetic clips about a year ago. Talk about what you said, and one of them actually came true. You predicted that Brian Frons would be fired, and he has since been fired.
Yes.
That's amazing. How'd you know? How did you know?
I know. I didn't, well, I mean, I honestly didn't know what Disney would do, but I know the depth of the love that soap fans have for their soap opera. It's not exactly that, you know, I knew what was going to happen, because you can't, of course, predict that. What I did know was the depth of the love that soapers or soap fans have for their soaps, and the strength of the conviction of the soap fans to make sure their soaps came back. I knew we would do anything and everything possible to bring our soaps back online, or not back online, back on television. And Brian had to go. I'm sorry, Frons.
Bye.
I try to warn you personally. You know, I laid it out for you. I gave you exactly what you needed to do to keep your job.
Poor business move.
You didn't want to listen. Your foot got caught in the trap. I told you it was going to get caught in the trap. It got caught in the trap.
Hey.
And now it's gone. Now you have no foot.
Now, the word is that the soaps are going to revert back to ABC as of July 17th, from Prospect Park back to Disney. Now, one of the things in your clip that you said was that they need to bring the soaps back to television and also to bring them back to New York City. Now, the time is ticking away. July 17th is almost here, Cheneise. What's your message
it's almost
to them?
here, and honestly, they have a little bit more that they need to do. You guys have more that you need to do, all right? You definitely need to bring the soaps back to New York City, 100% definitely, because that was really bad what you guys did. You guys had the soaps here. You guys moved people, their families, moved them across the country just to say a year later, you know, we're just not going to do this anymore. No. You can't do that, Disney, all right? And you're learning now that you can't do that because your stocks are dropping. And we are going to continue to make sure that your stocks drop,
That's
all right? Because we are not playing any games. I try to explain this to you. And now we don't just want the soaps back and the soaps back in New York City. We want you guys to clean house. Because right now, we don't want our soaps in a dirty house. And your house is dirty. It's mad dust and dirt all over the floor. Mold is, you know, growing on the walls and whatnot. It's not all right. We called for one head, and we got it. Thank you for that. Brian Frons, you're gone. Once again, I told you what to do. You didn't do it. Now, we need a couple more heads.
And they are, Cheneise, they are.
We need, you know, we need Eger.
Bob, and there's a Facebook page for that, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fire Bob Iger.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
guys, don't forget the Facebook pages. Just like we had the pages to fire, you know, to fire Brian Frons, we have them also for these people. We have them to fire Ann Sweeney. Get rid of her.
Now,
Why do we need her?
And now let's talk about this. When we interviewed Eileen Kristen, Foxy Roxy, right? She brought up the fact that SoapNet is believed to have been started by Ann Sweeney, but it wasn't started by Ann Sweeney. It was started by Deborah Blackwell. So that's like really important. Like I had to throw that in there.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, because that we are making so many demands, guys, so many demands, and we're very serious. All right, Miss Blackwell, we need her back. We need her back when you guys are cleaning house and getting rid of all the dead rats. Because that's what you have in there right now. You have some dead rats, and they're stinking up the place. All right, and your ratings and your stocks are letting you know that your house stinks. All right? Get rid of the dead rats and bring in some bunnies. You know, we like bunnies. Bring in bunnies. Bunnies are cool. They're soft. They're nice. They're not mean and nasty. And they don't do these nasty things that you guys have done to us soap fans throughout this past year. It's been absolutely despicable. And you haven't just done it to us. You've done it to the people that you work with, the people that depend on you for your livelihood,